What's up, peoples?
I'm leaving that as the intro, Johnny. Do you like it?
Nice.
Yeah, it's good. Welcome to the Last Hit Point podcast. It's a weekly video game podcast where we talk shit for your amusement. I'm Lauchi. Joining me this week is Johnny, as you just heard, introducing the show.
Hello. Again,
Uh,
hello.
James is here,
Hello.
and Jan is about as well.
Hello.
Johnny, I'm not even gonna let you get out of it, man. You're going first. What you been playing / doing? You haven't been here for like a month.
Alright, okay, so there's been a lot of Witcher going on.
Nice. No, you've been here 2 weeks ago, weren't you? Never mind.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
exactly.
Fuck
Really
it, you're
good
still
one.
going first.
Okay, yeah, Witcher, saw Mad Max at cinema, loved it,
Yes.
and yeah, really good, recommend it. Gonna go watch Jurassic World this Friday, I think I'm gonna go.
Yes.
This Friday,
Yes.
who's going to see Jurassic World this Friday?
I am.
Just all of us,
Yeah,
Have
all
you
right, that's
Separately.
happening then.
separately.
Separately, yeah, we'll all see it separately at different
Let's do it
times.
together. Let's do it. Let's be spontaneous.
Huh? Well, I'm definitely up for going to see it. So if any of you want
Let's be spontaneous.
If any of you want a
let's
fat
book it in
guy-
advance.
Let's all plan it and be spontaneous.
a tag along fat guy, I'll come along and watch it with you.
Sweet, let's do that. And probably the best game in the world, Tabletop Simulator.
Talk to us about Tabletop Simulator, Johnny. I want to know everything.
First question, do you like board games?
I love board games.
Well, this is your game then. It has all of the board games.
All of the board
Because
games. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's on Steam. It's integrated with Steam Workshop. And everyone's just like made, because it is just a simulator. So there's like no rules like programmed in. It's just a massive like sandbox basically. Like you have a table and all the pieces. You just load the pieces in. And then you move it around, manipulate all the pieces and flip the cards, and you do that all yourself, and you work out all the rules yourself. It's all so it is just yeah, you just get on with some friends and play board games.
What board games
Even
have you
like-
been playing?
Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico.
bloody good board game that is. And you can like download like Pokemon cards and Magic cards, and obviously, you know, anything really.
Are you serious?
You've-
So they haven't been
Yeah.
like copyrighted for that or anything.
No, because I don't know why, but yeah, it hasn't. I guess because it's just like
I guess I mean if it's free to download that mod, then there's nothing
It
they
is.
can really do.
it is free and it's not the rules. It's just a simulator, so it's just like loading that object into the world, and then it's just you because you work out the rules yourself. You manipulate all the things. It's all based on physics.
Okay.
So it's really good. It has everything. You can even like throw in like an iPad, and then you can watch like use the iPad together like while everyone's watching, so you can group bronze, man. Group bronze.
That's pretty epic, man.
It's pretty funny. But besides that, yeah, it's very good. Get it.
Awesome.
Get it. Play chess. Scrabble.
Play chess, man.
Yeah. Anyway, which is good, isn't it?
Oh, I finished it, Johnny. I finished
it?
it. It
Yeah.
took, in grand total, 6 days, 9 hours, and like 50 minutes or something was my completion time.
That is insane.
Yeah, but on the plus side, it's the best game I've ever played.
Yeah. I'm
So
getting that.
it's knocked the Mass Effect trilogy off my number one spot. I absolutely fucking loved it.
Yeah.
It was
Fair
awesome.
enough. It's very, very good. Are you gonna go in for a second playthrough, or are you gonna wait a little bit?
I'm not going to do it straight away because like I played that game solidly for about 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
kind of burnt out on it at the moment. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and play through it again.
Because obviously I guess they've patched it again since you've last played.
Probably. I mean, like I said, I finished it a few days back, but
Okay.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of DLC coming as well for it, and
There is, yeah. Did you get
whatever
the
I
Gwent
get-
as well?
Hmm?
The card
No,
game
no,
on
no. See, I finished this playthrough, didn't play a single game of Gwent, so I've got
Yeah, I
that
haven't
to
played
do
it.
on my second playthrough as well.
that? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I've been up to.
All right, cool. Who wants to go next? I'll let you pick. I'm not going to pick you.
You're not going to pick.
No, I'm not going to pick.
Create this awkward fucking silence.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Jan,
Jamie,
do you
go
want to go next?
Janice remaining silent.
Shall I? All right. Okay, I'll go then. Right. Last week, I kind of pussyfooted around the idea that I hadn't been playing much because I broke my hand. So I'll just be a bit more honest about it now. I broke my hand, so I've been very limited. Sorry.
Oh,
But what I've gained some feeling back, and I've been able to get my hand around the big Wii U gamepad.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And so playing games on the PS4 or the Xbox One, the controller's a bit too small at the moment. My hand can't grip, but big old fat Wii U gamepad, it's a bit easier. So that means I've played some Splatoon. Means I've done
Talk
it.
to us.
It means
How
I
is
finished
it?
the campaign, which was actually really good fun. The final boss is worth getting to. So if you do play Splatoon, do the campaign as well. Just gets you used to the style, what you're trying to do. It's like a training program as well, really. But it was good fun. And online are pro, basically. So, yeah, the online people are really good at this game. You have to be
Really
really,
already?
really, yeah. It may be me. I might be handicapped
Nah.
at the moment, as it were. No, I'm not shit. Get off. And, but no, seriously, I'm a bit gutted that Ben hasn't picked it up yet. As
No.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I haven't. It's still definitely going to be one that I'm
Fuck
picking
you.
up though.
fuck you.
Fuck you.
It's one of the best. It's a great purchase for £25.
Do you know what I'm worried about? I'll be 100% honest with you. The fact that I have to use the gamepad to aim.
No,
Like-
you don't. There's an option in the final game to turn that off.
Oh, fantastic! Then
Yeah,
there
I
you go.
was so relieved
Whereas it
to
is.
see that. Because that was the problem with the demo. You couldn't change it. But in the final game, oh man, so much going on. Like, you have that hub in Copperless, and then you go off and do all these different things. And then there'll be people just around your hub, so you can see what people are wearing, and it'll be people you've like recently played as well. So that's cool. And like just the upgrades, all the costume enhancements, all the guns you can get. There's a really good range, but it's not too broad that you get lost, and it's also not too small that you get bored easy. And then they have 2 maps every day, and they change it up. So there'll be 2 maps for ranked, and then 2 maps for just like casual online. And then every day they'll just switch up what's going on, and then they'll keep releasing new maps and new guns and stuff. So it's
So,
got
wait.
legs.
You say there's
And
two.
intensive.
There's only 2 maps for each game mode. Full stop right now, or they swap out each day.
There's more than 4 total, so it's not like one gets 2 that day, the other gets the other 2. There
Okay.
are more than 4 total, but they
There's
just
only-
keep switching them in and out.
Okay, that's actually really interesting. That's quite a cool way of keeping things fresh, rather than just having a playlist where you can session through every single map in like one play session. Like having only a couple available each day, I guess makes players better as well, because the more you play on each map, the more you'll learn about it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, this isn't a game that you're going to sit there and play for like 10 hours straight. This isn't like a Call of Duty online. You will pick up and play for a couple of hours, but that would be your limit, because every round is only 3 minutes long, and that's fine. It's perfect. If you kept going for longer than that, the map just wouldn't make sense anymore. So I think they've really tailored this to perfection in that sense. Like, they've really looked at what they need, and they've gone out there and they've got it. So no, I'm really chuffed with the game, definitely. So pick
Awesome.
it up, do it. Stay fresh. That's it, man. I'm not going to talk about anything else because I'm
All right, fine. Be that
still
way,
trying to finish other
Johnny.
stuff,
You can't get out of it now, Johnny. Talk.
Yeah, so Witcher, which we've spoken about. To be fair, actually, I haven't even played Steins Gate yet, and that came on Saturday. So that's going to be next week. But
Sorry,
yeah,
don't feel bad, man. I haven't played it either.
yeah. I suppose the only thing I've really been doing this week is sessioning Mad Men, but nobody wants to hear about that. So that's me done for the week.
What's the matter?
Oh man.
How are you finding Witcher, Johnny?
Fucking love it.
That's good.
Like, it's funny because there's been a lot of hype about other games that may be announced soon, and it's weird because when I look back at Fallout 3 and then even Skyrim, it's kind of the game that they both should have been in terms of the
Yeah.
pick up and play sort of element, and it just does everything right, except for Roach, but we won't go into that.
Fucking
It-
horse.
yeah,
Too
it's just
bad. Anyway,
it's got
carry
an
on.
engrossing the side. I mean, I just spend so much time doing side quests.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous how much time I've spent on them. But
Mhm.
there's only one bit which I've got really truly stuck. I'm not even sure. I think I may have gone trying to do a bit early. But no, just the characters.
What bit, man? I'm on the edge of my seat. What bit are you stuck on? Tell me.
I'm just trying to think what it is. It's something to do with you're in a garden with Yennefer, and there's that werewolf and you're trying to find some. There's a trail of blood. Oh Jesus, I'm really narrowing it down here.
I
aren't
know exactly
know,
where you
yeah,
are.
I
Jamie
know.
taught me through this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Get Ben through it as well.
Is this near the end or something?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
No. Is it?
I haven't
As
got this
you
bit.
get to Skellige, you could do it straight away, pretty
Ah,
much.
okay.
Yeah,
about to get
and
to-
I'm guessing that's where the problem, where my problem lies, is I'm doing it too early because there's 2 doors. I can't get into either of them. They're both
Right.
locked. There's another bit downstairs. I can't get in there.
I
Dude,
can walk you through it later.
yeah, exactly. Boot it up after the podcast, and Jamie will be able to run you through that entire quest. He did it for me.
Yeah, after the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, okay. But no, that's about it. Haven't even played Project Cars. Remember that? I even looked to trade it in yesterday. I was like,
What?
yeah,
awesome.
and I love cars.
Yeah.
You know, that best game franchise ever.
It's the only thing I
Yeah.
know about you is you like cars.
Mm. It's not as good as cars.
No, obviously not.
Well, I haven't really got anything else to add, really. I'll tell you what I will add. I started watching a new anime yesterday, and I'm going to tell you about it because I feel like more people should check it out because I feel like it went under the radar. And I'm going to try and say its full Japanese title because it's fucking massive, right? It's called
Pokemon.
Dungeon ni Dai o Motemeru no wa Machigeteru,
Okay.
right?
Does that translate to
That's
sweaty knickers?
No, it translates to, is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon?
Oh, same thing.
Right?
Yeah.
It's actually really good. At first, I thought it was going to be like in an MMO setting, but it's in a fantasy world that has like MMO kind of elements. Like it has adventurers, it has dungeons, and people can level up, but there's no video game involved.
I see.
It's weird. I definitely recommend checking it out though, because it's way better than I thought it was going to be. There's only 2 episodes left as of recording this podcast as well.
Wow.
So, yeah. Oh yeah, Janny, do you want to add that now? Hey? Don't just write that in the chat where people can't hear it. Hey?
I didn't want to break the flow, but you've just gone. Okay, I'm not going to write anything in the chat in future because
Yeah.
it just ruins.
I'll
Okay.
just say it. If you put anything in the chat, I'll say it. Go on, Janny. You watch Chuck. Oh, now you guys are spamming stuff in the chat. All right. I am Ben Louch. I am gay. Ben likes cock. I should have known this was coming.
That's what she said.
I'm
yeah,
Rod Burgundy.
It'll read anything.
Oh my god. How are you finding Chuck, man?
Yeah, it's good.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed that show so much, right? I sessioned it over the course of about 3 weeks.
It's so good. But like, his dynamic with Morgan is by far one of the best characters ever made ever.
Mm.
'Cause he's just an idiot. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I haven't picked up on this earlier.
I feel kind of bad that I didn't pick up on it whilst it was airing. Like if I'd have known, like if more people would have watched the show, I don't think it would have got cancelled. It's that good. It's
You
the
know-
kind of show that could come back, be like put online now and get like ridiculous views.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I think this was back in 2011. So the
Mhm.
dynamic of watching series was a lot different back then. Where now that would definitely have been like a Netflix. If that would, I can see that being a Netflix original, or what I'd expect them to. And then I would have, yeah, that's definitely something I would have watched. Whereas back then, I don't even know who would have streamed. Well, you'd have to stream it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, but it's really, really good. So for those who don't know, right, actually, I don't want to spend too much time on this because we've got other stuff we need to talk about.
That's
but
fine.
Yeah,
Go for it.
he's just basically a nerd. They're nerds, and they make that quite clear. He's a bit of a loser and stuff, and his college mate.
His old college roommate. Yeah.
His college roommate is like some. I never. Is he actually? Was he a secret agent, or did he just like hack some? He just hacked the files himself. I was never really sure if there was something else to it.
The show sounds great.
Jamie, you're not impressed. You should check it out. I reckon you'd love it, mate.
I
No,
saw
we're
it
doing-
to start with, but I was like, nah.
Yeah, I had the same thing. I thought it was all right, but
I'll fuck both of you then. This is Mad Men all over again.
Yeah, just add that Janny tweeted out today saying like, "Oh, Mad Men's so good, but like my friends fucking suck because they don't watch it." So what was it, Janny? Fuck you.
No, seriously, that was aimed to the guys that I work with because they never watch anything that I watch. right? Namely porn, but I never watch any of that. And they're all like they're bumming Game of Thrones, like
Good old boys.
guy or Ben. I'm gonna say Ben bums Game of Thrones. So yeah, I have nothing to talk about at work with them apart from my tragic life. So yeah, there's just something when something good happens in a series,
You just
and
want to
you
talk
and
about
you
it.
just something big happens, you just want to talk about it, but there's nobody around. It's like
Yeah.
really frustrating.
Dude, this has been me for the last 4 days. I really want to talk about the end of Witcher, but nobody I know has finished it because nobody I know has less of a life than me. So they
I
haven't
was gonna
finished
say
it.
we all have jobs.
Yeah. So I can't wait for people to get further so I can actually talk about what happens towards the end of the game, man.
Mm. Well,
Mm.
I'm miles behind. I think I'm only 3 days in, 3.5 maybe. So, and I'm still doing side quests. So,
Damn side quest though, so good.
that's
Cool.
So,
Well, let's move on to the next round of our E3 rumor game, which is kind of like the start to our big E3 build-up this week, man. Because I got some more E3 stuff I want to touch on afterwards.
This week is this week's the pre-cum for E3.
It is, man.
Okay. All right, let's get this over with.
Well, I'm happy leaving Janny doing it.
Yeah,
I think
Johnny's
it's nice
done
to
a
have
solid
Johnny.
job of it so far,
Yeah.
hasn't he?
right. Well,
Yeah.
let's just crack on then. Week 3, the third and final
They
week.
sound too excited.
Okay, so we'll start off in Nintendo's camp, like we did last week. Did we? I think we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, it's messed
Nintendo
up already.
first.
Yeah, we did. We did. As we always do, we start off in Nintendo's camp. Right. A concept of the new console. Now, Jamie, is this like a
Got some
visual?
clarification.
A little bit of clarification. Is this like a visual concept, like a flash of a corner or something, or?
Well, anything that can be perceived as concept. If they talk about what it's going to do, if they show it in any way, prototype, blueprints, like prototype hardware, as long as it's about the console,
So beyond
not
just
the Wii
mention-
U, then yeah, they can't just say like, oh, next year we'll be talking about this. They have to actually either show something of it or talk about something that it's going to do.
I'm going to say no. Because
Yeah.
I feel like this is something that will show up at TGS, not E3.
Right, there's a no from Ben, locked in. Johnny?
I'm going to go with no as well because I think they'll have some nice announcements for the Wii U.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I went with no, just purely on the basis of that they said that there's going to be nothing this year. I think, or have I just made that up again?
Remember,
I'll
I
go
wrote
back on
this
it now.
4 weeks ago.
No, this was I wasn't looking for some information based on it.
There you
But-
go, this is what happens. You send Johnny the list and he fucking cheats.
No. I just remember when we last spoke about the NX, I read something that where they mentioned that it would probably be 2017 at the earliest. That's been in my head, so that's why I went for no. They could surprise it. They could surprise us. That would be quite nice, I suppose, but it would spell the end of the Wii U. Would be a bit. I don't know.
Well,
If
that's running
Zelda's-
under the assumption that it's going to be a home console and not a handheld.
I thought it was a home console.
And I think they've confirmed either way, right?
Well, it may end up being a hybrid, but anyway, I went with
Be a
no.
washing machine.
Could be a washing machine.
It could be. Okay, so going on to Sony now.
What
You
did
guys,
Jamie say?
Oh,
You
all
have
Jamie
to
said yes.
assume that all of my answers are yes.
Oh God.
Just-
Okay.
we just have to go with that on my.
All of Jamie's is a Matt Berry yes. So we're moving over to Sony then, and this one won't come as a surprise because it's probably been, if we were going for that long, it'd been on our list for about 4 or 5 years. The Last Guardian.
Yeah, no. No. That game's vaporware. It doesn't exist.
I'm going to say yes.
Yay!
They disagree
Yeah.
on something.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
yes.
So I agree with you there, Johnny. I said yes because I think with Sony they did mention that they're going to be pushing more of PS4 only software.
Yep.
They said that that they're aware that they're a bit lacking at the moment, and they're trying to have more of a drive on that. So that to me suggested that, well, there's an easy win right there. They may end up
Yeah.
sort of
I hope
Jump.
I hope they do show it. I hope you guys enjoy your points,
Mm.
and then I hope you enjoy the fucking 4-year wait before it comes out, man. Because it ain't
Yeah,
anywhere
the thing
near
is-
done, man.
Of course, but like they just keep reiterating that they are working on it, and I just think they have to give us something because they must get bored of just yeah, we're still working on it, yeah, just but not showing anything and no progress. I think even just a screenshot just to let us know that something's happened, like they
That's
changed the font a little bit or something. That someone's done something to it.
The Last Guardian
Exactly.
HD remix
Yeah.
coming to PS4.
That's what it's going to need to be by the time it finally comes out.
Now the dog bird has twice as many feathers or something. That's all we need to know.
Excellent. Okay, so moving swiftly on. We're in Microsoft's camp with a new Gears of War.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gears.
that's going
Yeah.
to happen.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
gonna happen.
I think we're nailed on to get the Gears of War 1 remastered. That's done.
Ah.
That's coming regardless. So this would be a brand new Gears of War. You're saying
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I think.
is it Black Isle Studios?
Black Tusk.
Black Tusk Studios just changed their name to something Gears of War related. So they are going to be the Gears of War studio going forward. So it's definitely
Yeah.
going to happen.
I'm gonna see
100%.
it.
Okay.
think
I'm
they
excited
changed-
to play. Oh, go on.
Black Tusk, it's the Coalition. They changed their name.
That's
to
the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely going to happen.
But no,
Cool.
I'm excited to play Gears of War 1 again.
With slightly better cutscenes.
Yeah. That's a long enough wait. That's not a port of a game from last year.
It's
That's
true.
really good, isn't it? Yeah.
That's more like nearly 10 years now.
But I mean, remember, there was a lot of tweaks and revisions made to Gears of War's gameplay in the sequels. So you would hope that maybe they waterfall some of that back into the original.
They have to,
yeah.
otherwise that shotgun spam will come back.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember that?
So what you're talking is Gears of War 3 engine.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
I'll
even-
use the most updated Unreal Engine, I'm
Yeah.
sure. And it's just the mechanics.
Yeah.
hopefully. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, that's
have.
what I mean.
I think Gears of War 1 this year and then a new Gears of War next year.
Yeah, but I think we'll see a trailer for the new Gears of War.
Oh, yeah,
So
you've got to
do I,
see some.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that in mind, that was a kind of perfect segue there you did here, Jamie. I like what you did.
Bear in mind,
Um,
he's nothing to do with them anymore, obviously. But
Well, yeah, and if that doesn't give it away, an appearance from Cliffy B.
Talking about his new game. I
talking
think
about
it's
Boss
gonna
Key
happen.
being there, yeah.
Is it going to happen? I don't know if it will. He's gone a bit fucking gaming hipster, isn't he, recently?
Yeah, he has.
So I don't know whether he would turn up to a major industry event like this, or maybe he would just to
Turns a moustache. What?
yeah, maybe he would maybe just to do something outside of the event, like to try and draw some attention. I don't know. This is a tough one.
Yeah, I don't think he'll go to the Microsoft event. I think he's trying to
Oh,
distance
no,
himself.
no, because like
Freaked
Boss
out.
Key, he's confirmed that the new game from Boss Key, his focus is only on PC.
Yeah.
And then they'll
Oh, okay.
talk about new going on to consoles afterwards. He wouldn't be at a Microsoft event. He just has to be at E3 in some capacity, video communication or live on stage, anything on the show floor showing off his game, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Have they confirmed whether he's got a publisher or not for his new game?
I don't
That's
know.
for you to know.
Because the thing is, Bethesda have got a press conference this year, and everyone always thinks of Fallout or Elder Scrolls, and they forget that Bethesda's actually quite a big third-party publisher.
Mm.
So there's every chance that he might have struck a deal with them and could be at their press conference. So
Well,
do you
don't
know what?
forget-
I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say yes. I think he will be there.
I'm going to say yes too, but I think he might be in the. There's a 3-hour PC conference.
Oh, I didn't know that, but
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
likely.
forgot to put that on my list because I don't care.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Regardless, 3 hours. I think he might pop up there
Fuck you now.
if he's working on PC.
So,
That's just the loading time.
so
Yeah,
answers?
That's the install.
I think
Yeah.
everybody said yes.
Ah, yes is all round.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Well, I think it's been a while anyway, so I think he may end up, especially as he's at retirement, all that sort of shit. Yeah. Well, again, another. I hope I'm right in saying this. Another good segue we've got here is a Skyrim upgrade to new machines. So that's a HD remix.
Stop calling it HD remix. It's not a remix, and it was already HD.
Higher HD. I don't know.
Just like,
Just a
like a
port.
PS4
Just,
and
a
Xbox
port.
One.
Yeah.
port,
Like Sleeping Dogs.
A now gen
and
version. Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
Gen.
Now gen.
Meow and Cat.
I don't think we will.
I think we will.
I think eventually, maybe after Fallout 4.
I reckon they're going to tease the current gen Elder Scrolls game, and that's maybe going to come out this year, and then they're going to be like, and then next Christmas you can have Fallout 4. Like,
Wait, what? What?
I reckon that we're going to get Skyrim this Christmas on
Okay.
Xbox One and PS4, and
Yeah.
then Fallout 4 will be next Christmas.
Yeah. No, I said the same, but then isn't the new Elder Scrolls Online just been announced?
Just come out.
That's out
Just-
today.
Yeah.
It's out.
Well, it's been
Yes,
on PC for a while, hasn't it? It's on
Yeah.
consoles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of noise about it, so I said yes, but I'm kind of doubting that now.
Yeah, I'm saying no.
Because although actually, if they announce that they may be working on it, because it was sold so many copies, so to me it makes so much sense. It's a cash cow. Was it like 22 million copies or something like that? Skyrim
What?
sold.
Something ridiculous like that, yeah.
Yeah, I was just reading about it just before the podcast. So, but anyway, I'll stuck with yes.
Still no Wii U version.
No.
And okay, so on to the last one then. A new IP from EA.
Yes.
New IP from EA.
Yes.
Last year they had 6 new IPs. They said, remember?
What did any of them end up being good? I can't
No,
remember.
like 3 of them were just
Right.
like
By the
we're
way,
working on Battlefield,
16 with
Starfront,
women doesn't count.
and just
Battlefield Starfront.
whatever it's called. Battlefront,
Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Trek, one with the aliens, whatever.
I want to clarify that if they are publishing that new Criterion game that got announced last year, although that was only in prototype phase, that wouldn't count if that gets an official reveal this year, because
that
it was still
Criterion
shown
issue?
off in prototype
Or
Okay.
stage
so yes.
last year, wasn't it? That like extreme sport game doesn't count.
A new IP from EA. Yeah,
Published by
definitely.
EA,
There's going to be
yeah,
at least
of course.
one,
Yeah, at least one.
like
Yeah, everybody
for
gets
sure. No doubt Ubisoft are going to do the same thing again.
But yeah, no, I think Ubisoft were more of a nailed on. They do at least one every year, don't they? So
so a yes from Ben and
Yes, from me.
a yes from Johnny. So I'm the only one who said no on that.
Yeah, well, silly though, aren't they?
SpaghettiOs.
Interesting. Well, to be fair, we all agreed on the new Gears of War and appearance of Cliffy B. So this could be quite a boring round.
Oh,
Oh, you bugging that?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
It seems okay. No.
There's a lot of variation there. You can see from your green and red map out. There's a lot of variation. Well, there's going to be a definite winner in the pack.
Are you logged in on this? Are you seeing real
I'm
time
on the document on my phone. I can't see updates from what you're doing this week.
Oh,
There's
okay.
an update on my phone at the moment. But no,
that's it.
there's a lot there. I think
Hmm.
if people haven't maybe caught the first couple of weeks, if we could, Janny, convert that into like just a document you can put on, like a picture you could upload to our Twitter page or something, so people could see all the questions, see if they want to play along at home.
Yeah, I'll see if I can do it on a big enough screen to fit it all on one page.
Yeah, just
Otherwise, I
save
get one
it.
of you to do it. Yeah, we'll sort it
yeah.
out.
We'll sort that out. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Some
we'll put it on
people might wanna
Facebook
play
and
along at home.
Twitter. And do we have an
Hashtag.
Instagram account? No, I don't. No. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Done. All locked and loaded. Ready for next week.
Sweet. Well, since we're already talking about E3, I just wanted to mention maybe a couple of games that I'm really hoping to see at E3.
Yeah,
I know that
this
you
is gonna
guys.
be- wanted to go through with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you guys probably have a couple of games that you're really looking forward to seeing. So, maybe if I just pop round us and like just say the first game that comes into your head that you really want to see at E3. Yeah.
okay.
All right. I'll go first with a game that I don't think anyone else is going to mention. I can't wait to see more of XCOM 2 at E3. I'm really excited to see some
Fucking
more of that.
PC exclusive.
Yeah, PC exclusive.
Yeah, but
For now.
I'm in a position where I've got a decent PC. So
yeah, fuck
all
off. Yeah.
right.
So I'm excited for that too, but fuck it.
But yeah, love the first one. Love the shit that they did with Enemy Within as well with the mech suits. Hopefully they'll carry over into this next one.
Yeah.
But yeah, really excited to see some more of that. Jay, what about you, man?
I think obviously Crackdown is for me. I want to see the gameplay. But I'm going to go out there and just say something a bit off. Scalebound. I'm interested
Scalebound.
in Scalebound. Yeah.
That is the game by shit. I forgot.
Platinum, right? Isn't it?
Platinum. That's it.
Um,
Oh shit! Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the cool like Monster Hunter vibe looking.
Yeah, the big How to Train Your Dragon thing going on. So,
Yeah.
and he's got his Dante headphones and stuff on. But I want to see where they go with that because Platinum obviously do a good job of whatever they touch. So, I think they're one of the most exciting developers at the moment.
Well, especially when it comes to action games, man. No one can really touch them.
No.
When you think of like Bayonetta and Metal Gear Rising, just some of the best action games we've had in the last few years.
Definitely.
We'll ignore that Legend of Korra game that was dog shit though.
That doesn't count at all.
Johnny, what about you, man?
I want to see more of the Division, but if something that hasn't been announced, I really want to see a Metroid 3DS. I really want to see a Metroid 3DS. Yeah,
Are we talking like a classic Metroid or like a Metroid Fusion title?
like a kind of like Fusion, like sort of thing. Like even just like a classic update, of like Metroid, or like maybe Metroid Prime on the 3DS. That would work.
Did you listen to our podcast last week?
Of course he didn't.
No, not yet.
No?
Of course I haven't.
So you're unaware of the fact that Nintendo doesn't know how to make Metroid anymore, and they hate it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah, of course. That's why they give it to Retro Studios, and like let other companies do it because they don't know what to do.
All
Just
right.
like we said, side scroller.
Yeah.
Johnny, you said there wouldn't be a Metroid game that in your votes last week.
Yeah.
Ah.
You got
Yeah,
red on
but-
you. You got red on you.
I just wish there was. I don't think there will be, but I would love to see.
No. Yeah, it's such a shame then because you're I'm saying in the game you're saying no there won't be, but you
Yeah.
clearly want there to be.
I really want
So-
one on the 3DS as well. I think it could work really well, but yeah, the likelihood of that. So I guess
But
yeah.
you played Axiom Verge, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm still playing actually. I played it the
So
other day.
last week we were talking and I said, well, what if they went back to how they should be doing it and just have it a 2D.
Yeah.
These games that are revitalizing that retro vibe for games, then
Mhm.
just why don't they just get back on what they do best?
Exactly.
Do it. Yeah.
Like with the success of Bloodstained, that got backed right away. People want these.
And
Yeah.
Mighty number 9, man.
Yeah, so people want these type of games. So why don't they give it to us, bastards?
To me.
Cool. Well, Jenny, what about you, man?
I kind of don't like being put on the spot here because I'm really struggling to think.
Well, dude,
You're the last one.
There's so many games coming out, man. I got a fucking list in front of me. 2 of them have already been said by the
You
other
might-
2. So
You might as well take the limelight here because all I'm thinking. Because I just remember either last year, yeah, it must have been last year, maybe the year before, and all I kept saying was Alan Wake, so I'm just going to go with that.
Alan Wake, man.
Alan Wake.
It's funny because there's actually been talk by the
Yeah.
guys at Remedy recently of like that they're actually thinking about going back into that universe.
Yeah.
So
Alan Wake.
it could be good, man. All
What
right.
if Quantum Leap goes into?
Oh my god. All right. Well, I've got a list, man. I really want to see more from Persona 5. Like, I can't wait for
Yeah.
that game. The trailer that they showed off, all it did was serve to get me like super hyped, like ridiculously hyped. So I want to know what
Hard.
like the story is behind it and stuff. It could be awesome. Kingdom Hearts 3. I want to see some more on that. Jamie already said Crackdown. I said XCOM 2. Total War Warhammer got announced. I really want to see what the gameplay's like, how it's going to work. I know you guys don't really care about Warhammer, but
It's
just
cool, man.
think of it as a fantasy Total War game, man, basically, which is awesome. Zelda Wii U. I really want to see how they're going to flesh out this world.
I believe
It's-
they've already said that it's not going to be.
It won't be there, will it?
Yeah, it's not going to be here. Nor a new Mario game. They've already said that as well.
Which is really,
Oh no, man! There'll be 2 new Mario games, 3 new Mario games.
according to
Is
Jamie.
it- Oh, I just saw someone that there's going to be no new Mario at
Oh
E3.
man, they're liars.
Well,
Don't believe them. Believe Jamie. Jamie's got inside knowledge.
There'll be
I've got
Paper
no
Mario
Mario
for the Wii U.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Paper Mario
okay.
for the Wii U. There'll be a Mario Strikers game for the 3DS, and there'll
Okay,
be a Super Mario Land for the 3DS as well. There
They
has to
said
be.
main entry Mario, so
Oh yeah, there we go then. Yeah. Oh wow,
Okay.
yeah, good for you. That's what that sounds like.
And you
Sorry.
still
Well-
said no when they said main.
Well, they're not main entry Mario.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what's lacking. So
I know, but surely they would just say no Mario game.
no, they know what they're
No,
talking
'cause-
about. I know what they're talking about.
That'd be
Yeah.
Paper Mario. That'll be Paper Mario.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that to the other two. Like, I would
I
have
hope
picked up
there's
on the
no
whole main
Mario.
game.
Mario
Sticker Star was
Strikers, yeah, for the
disappointing.
3DS.
Well, that's a little bit disappointing then because I really want to see what they're going to do with this world after them showing how big and open it's going to be, and me immediately thinking, well, that's going to be really boring if there's nothing to do in there except run around, and then seeing it done perfect in Witcher 3, where there's
There should be
so much
nothing
going
like-
on everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's a weird one. I want to see how they progress with it. And lastly, the new Tales game, Tales of Zestiria.
Oh yeah.
Which has been sort of different demos of it have been wheeled out over the last year or so, and I'm hoping we get a solid release trailer and some solid release details like at E3. So
And they've announced a new Tales game already, right? Or was that the one you're on about? There's a
Probably.
brand new one with a female protagonist.
I haven't even seen this release. This
Yeah, it's
The announcement?
yeah, it's like last week because at the Tales convention.
oh wow, I'm gonna go and have a look at that after the podcast, man. But yeah, this one's the PS3 game, so
Yeah, the other one's for PS3 and PS4. So
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my list. I mean, if there's any others that you guys want to mention now, like that you're hyped for going in,
Persona
feel free to
5,
pop
obviously. Now that you've mentioned it, Persona 5, super excited. Yay.
I'm just
look at this
happy to be
silence,
there.
man.
No, I'm just. Well, you put us on the spot. You were like, I've got this. You're like, I've got this list.
Yeah, I had a
You
list.
They make a fucking list, man. Like,
Should we go through
I
that
think-
running order?
the problem with E3 is like so much stuff has been like spilt out again early, and stuff that you would have thought would have been held off just for a couple more days.
Like,
You
yeah,
know, like like the Xbox today, we got the news of the 1 terabyte and so on. Like, that's the sort of thing they open a conference with. That's the sort of thing they go, new model, it's under your chair. You know,
But
like
what hasn't leaked?
or
though?
it's in
Fallout.
shops tomorrow. You know, that's
Hmm.
normally how they do it. And
Yeah, but
like the Uncharted collection, well, they just to fucking do the official trailer last week, just get it out there.
Mhm.
Well, have they like done their running order now for E3 and they've realised they've got too much stuff, so they're like just release that now, it's fine.
Well, I
That's
hope
just
Sony did that
confused.
so they don't do another bloated 2-hour fucking press conference that drags in the middle because they
Yeah,
do
it's
that
a shame.
every year, man.
Instead of talking about powers though, it's going to be fucking like Project Morpheus or something.
But guys,
Sure.
Square Enix have a a press event this year, and
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts 3. They're
I'm
gonna show me
Yeah,
hoping
more of that.
there'll be a big focus on that, won't there?
They're going to show me more of that bad boy.
They're going to give you all of it.
which was just fun.
They're going to play the whole game, start to finish live.
Probably.
This-
They've already
the
said that there
craziest thing
isn't
is-
going to be a trailer for Final Fantasy 15 at E3, which is a shame. They're going to be at Gamescom, they said.
But they're updating the demo, aren't they? There's going to be.
They-
came out
today,
today, yeah.
3 gigabytes.
She.
They added a dodge roll for Noctis. Good times.
Yeah, they've changed a lot of stuff. I watched the whole hour active time report they do.
It's crazy.
Anyway, yeah, it's good.
Do you want a running order for it, or do you guys?
But E3,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead, man, because
Um,
this is the prelude to E3, so go for it.
Yeah. So listen to this before next week, basically.
Hmm.
Then remembers to upload it. So obviously,
Hey,
you'll see-
hey! Before we
hey.
start, it went up on Podbean on time. I was just a fucking idiot and forgot to put it on YouTube. All right?
Until today. yeah.
Until today.
Last week's podcast coming to you today. Right, so you'll see a lot of stuff about the events, and you'll see times that are obviously for the Americas or whatever. So just to give us our UK times, Bethesda, you want to be staying up late Sunday night into Monday. That's going to be 2:30 in the morning. You then want to catch your sleep, and then Monday afternoon, that's 5 o'clock. You'll get Microsoft. 9 o'clock, you'll get EA. 11 o'clock Monday night, you get Ubisoft, and then into Tuesday morning at 2:30, you get Sony. That's the big one. That all together there. We did that last year, the year before.
Yeah, we did.
From 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you get Microsoft, all the way till sort of 5 in the fucking morning. All of these all crammed together.
Out of interest.
Yeah.
Why don't they do it start on a Friday and finish it on a Sunday instead of doing it from Monday
Because
to?
Well, it's a press event mostly, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
this is it. It's
Yeah.
not a public event. It's not for people to go to.
Yeah, but they're kind of like, if people want to stay up and watch, you can't really do it if you have work on the next day.
And
Whereas
if you're in America,
It's aimed at
Yeah,
America,
exactly.
isn't it?
well, they just don't work over there.
And people like me who book the time off.
well, it's,
yeah.
it's for the press, isn't it?
And then Tuesday, sorry, just quickly then, Tuesday, 5 o'clock our time, you've got Nintendo, 6 o'clock you've got Square Enix, and I think the PC one's in there somewhere that Tuesday night. My son's coughing everywhere.
That's fine.
Oh.
He's just excited.
You get back. Get back in your fucking cage. I told you. I'm going to have to mute my mic, he's having a piss.
Just on the carpet.
Well, that kind of works out really well then, because if all the major press conferences are done by Tuesday, then
No.
you get the full hype of the E3 reveals
Yeah.
and stuff for next week's podcast, man.
Yeah. So Wednesday
depending-
we have Square Enix and the PC one.
So
No,
they'll-
what we'll do then, we'll have to watch Square Enix and then come on and do it.
yeah,
And then, yeah.
that works for me.
But that's good. So we'll do the same as every year then. Try to take over the world.
Yeah.
Is that mandatory?
Um,
Does it mean I have to watch any part of E3 this year? Because I've
You've
kind
never
of
done it, don't
avoided
break
it for the past
tradition,
2 years.
Well, the
You've
thing
never
is,
actually watched E3, Janny, so don't break trend.
No.
right? You should come on and watch it with us, man, because last E3 was probably one of the most entertaining that we've ever
Hang on,
done.
guys.
Yeah.
I do have to get up for work at 6 a.m. every day. It's kind of
But that
difficult.
doesn't
Oh, that's fine. So you just skip the Sony press conference, mate.
You just
You
didn't
can
book
still do
time.
the others. You can still come watch them and laugh your ass off at the ridiculous titles. I was almost in tears last year when they announced Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
I was almost crying. I was
Was
laughing
it,
that
was
hard.
it last year's one where they had Driver Talk? Because I did miss that.
No, that
That
was
was the year before.
Ah.
Yeah,
oh, wait, no,
it's
did I
usually
do that?
really good,
I
man.
think I was a bum the following year. The year before even. I can't remember. Anyway. I
Jenny,
didn't do it
get
last
home on the Monday, get a case of beer out, come sit down, watch,
Skype
wa-
Tuesday.
get on Skype, fucking drink some beers with us and watch some press conferences. It'll be hilarious.
And then
got our-
by the
we got
next
our
day,
best
I would have lost
Japanese
my
guy as well.
job. So then I'd have the day off. So yeah.
Just you don't have to get hammered just because you're having a few beers on Skype, Jenny. What the fuck?
Sorry, is that a thing?
Apparently,
Jenny.
we're making it a thing. Skype press conferences with beers, man. Good
Playing
times.
Tabletop Simulator
FaceTime.
next.
Playing tabletop simulator.
Fucking hell. But that's your running order. I think all the hype is starting to kick in.
The
Oh,
hype
I'm
burger's
excited, mate.
kicking in.
I'm fully erect.
I've kicked everybody out of the house on Monday.
Been
That's the
upsetting
day.
Yeah.
Ben likes cock.
What is that? Is that in the
Oh,
chat?
I'm reading Skype. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you didn't,
But
you
no,
didn't
I-
read everything you wrote.
No.
What is this? Something I didn't. Okay, I touched myself inappropriately. My GBMK burger is going cold.
I didn't mean that one, but
Oh, is
Danny's
that
just
you
actually
complaining?
getting angry
Yeah,
because
that
his
your
dinner's
burger's
going
getting cold.
that's me
Danny.
giving you the heads up that I've got a GBK burger sat on my desk, waiting for me to just devour it.
You could be eating it right now and talking with your
I've
mouth
been-
full, Jenny.
I've been sneaking chips, but
Sneak.
Yeah.
All right, well let's finish up then.
Mhm.
Is there anything you guys want to add before we close out?
these chips are really
Love
good.
you, man.
No. All right, cool. Well, thanks to everyone for listening. As always, we enjoy making this shit. So as long as you keep listening, we'll keep making it. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Not yet, Jamie. You got time to fuck off in a bit. We're on Facebook at last hit point. We're on Twitter at last_HP. Our individual Twitter tags will be down there as well. You can always drop us an email. Our email is in the description of wherever we put this podcast. And we'll see everyone next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're a kid now, you're a squid now, you're a kid, you're a squid, you're a kid, you're a squid, you're a kid now.
Fuck off.